Hello, my name is Morgana Rae. I'm the president of Charmed Life Coaching and the inventor of Financial Alchemy. And my friend Harrison Klein asked me to speak to you about the difference between men and women and making money. So I love this topic. About a week ago, I was watching a friend's video and he said something that I thought was really interesting. He said that men tend to play to win and women tend to play to not lose. And he said that as if that was a bad thing. But if you look at the numbers, women investors, whether single investors or groups, make more money than men in the stock market. And board of directors of big corporations that have women on the boards make more money. So there is some real power in playing to not lose. So we don't want to get rid of that. Women are by nature have to be more long-term thinkers, I think, because from around age 12, any sexual encounter that we might have by choice or not can lead to a lifetime commitment as parenthood. And that's something that guys don't have to deal with in the same visceral in their body sort of way. So that's my theory for why this may be. And of course, it's not 100%. But in general, I think there is something to be said that women play a little more the long game and a little more not to lose. And yes, that definitely bears out in certain arenas, making a lot more money. When I posted something about this on social media a few days ago, a professional investment advisor wrote back and said, yes, that her biggest challenge is convincing a woman that this is something worth investing in, because once the woman decides it's the right investment, she's in for the long haul. Men, her biggest challenge is to get them to stick with something long enough for it to work and not to chase after every shiny object. So yes, there's an advantage to playing not to lose, but there's also some ways that it can hurt women. Women, it's getting a lot better than it used to, but women have been more hesitant to invest in themselves in business, less hesitant to risk and actually believe in themselves in business. So there's a way in which women lack a confidence that men have had more of. Maybe it's testosterone, maybe it's just cultural, I don't know. So what women could learn from men is risking on themselves a little bit more. I believe that the real secret for men and women, because I've coached both for decades, and my clients have made many, many millions of dollars. And what I have noticed that I didn't actually expect, but what I've seen is that when women have a healthy relationship with money, they relax and they feel safe. And that's when they start making money, when they're not unconsciously protecting themselves from money. Their attitude, their energy, and their actions change and reflect this sense of safety. Men, when men have a healthy relationship with money, it's almost like they become heroes. They even before any circumstance changes, they stand up taller. They feel more powerful. They feel more noble. I believe that while women are driven at a certain level by a need for security. That's not all. We want to be famous. We want to be powerful. We want to save the world too. But we have like an unconscious driver that we need to be safe first. Men have less of that, again, not all, but men are driven by the need to be respected. The core pain question for men is, what kind of a man am I? So men are driven more by status, more by the respect and admiration of their peers. So they may do wild and risky and foolhardy things because the ones who risk all and win get a lot of love and a lot of attention. But it's very rare. That's not the usual story. So for men, when men have a sense of their own heroism, they don't need to get that validation from other guys because they already have it from themselves. Then they can make better, wiser, more strategic decisions, sort of as the heroic custodian, just like the the king taking care of his queen and the queen being the money. So he will naturally invest more wisely and be there for a longer commitment too. So, and that's where men and women meet in the middle, where women have the safety to go for what they want and know that they will be okay. And men have that sense of solidity in self that they moderate this desire to achieve with the desire to stay the course. And that sort of, they don't become we don't become the same, but we get more of what we need. And that's when men and women make wildly more more money, wildly more money. And that is my take on women, men, and money for Harrison. Namaste.